this whole time. We're able to look at the evidence, look at the whole facts, all the facts, and we're able to say that this young lady is not guilty. And we're just honored to be here. And I'm never at a loss for words, but I'm just so happy. I'm almost at a loss for words. I'll let these two speak.
Yeah, and I would just echo everything that Attorney Dennis the Fourth said. It has most certainly been one of the greatest honors of my career practicing law to have represented Miss Bevily. And you know, the fight for justice was a hard fight, and it took a lot of effort to get to this day. It's been a long time coming, particularly for Miss Bevily and the Bevily family. She had to sit through weeks of having her name dragged through the mud, her character dragged through the mud. I believe that she was specifically called a murderer and a murder weapon today by the state of Mississippi, but the facts were just not there to support those accusations. And the prosecution of Miss Bevily, it just seemed very disingenuous, and a lot of the claims made seemed very disingenuous from the beginning. And the fact is that the Beveleys, they never had to do the things that they did. And there are many people who are put in the position that Miss Bevily were put in, and they don't have the character to step up to the plate and to open up their hearts and their homes the way that she did. And it was almost turned against her. But when God is for you, no man or woman in suit or in robe can be against you. And that is what we learned on today. And so, again, I want to thank Dennis Sweet IV for leading such a brilliant team of experts and attorneys, and Dennis Sweet III, who really gave us a master class in reasonable doubt and in trial advocacy. You know, our profession calls for us to be zealous advocates, and it was zealous advocacy that allows for us to be standing here with our client today. And Thomas Bellinger also was very instrumental in putting together this trial strategy and to helping us get to here. He gave a brilliant voir dire that really set the pace for the rest of this trial. And so I know that Miss Bevily, her family and her husband are looking forward to moving on with their lives and rebuilding because they were certainly torn down, unfortunately, by the state of Mississippi. But again, when God is for you, no man or woman can be against you.
Okay, and so Mr. Kia, just what was your reaction when you heard the verdict of not guilty?
I kind of when I heard Judge Irving say not guilty, I was kind of in shock a little bit, and then when it really hit me, I broke down. I think that was years and years of finally, well, being told I did something I didn't do, and then finally having it acknowledged. I hate that it had to take us moving to a completely different county and a different part of the state for me to finally get my fair and impartial day in trial. But I'm so thankful that Sweets and Associates did assist me and found that motion and doing everything needed for it to get moved. And I'm thankful to the citizens of Monroe County who came out only with the sole purpose to hear the facts and only the facts of the case and make the right decision today. So thank you all.
And just what have these past few years been like for you and your family?
Torture. It's an unexplainable feeling to have two small children and not know if you'll be there to watch them grow up, or having to explain why you have to go or why you had to go to work. Um, it's the past 5 years have been horrible, and I hope to become a beacon of hope and a a voice for the people in my situations that have theirs taken from them.
And just what do you say to all of your supporters who've continued to be out here today and to continue to have stood by you throughout this entire situation?
Oh my gosh. I tell them all the time now that I can't thank them enough, and I still say it now. I thank you all, everybody. I mean, in any capacity that has shown me support and love. Thank you so much. Because without you, and of course without God, but God puts people in our lives to do His work. And thank you all for doing His work, supporting me, and making it so that I did have this day.
And so you and your attorneys and your family and supporters, maintain that you did not do this. Just what was it like hearing your name get dragged through the mud when you all are continually telling people that you didn't do it?
It was frustrating, and it was frustrating to have built such a reputation like I had, and to hear it be drugged because of baseless accusations. It's I just hope I can rebuild.
And what's kept you going over these past few years after everything that you and your family have been going through?
My family and my friends, they have kept me going, and of course, and always God.
And so what's next for you and your family?
I don't know, we're moving somewhere. I don't know, but as soon as we are cleared, we are out of that part of Mississippi.
Perfect. That's all the questions I got. Anything else you all want to add or mention?
We aren't done. We got some more work to do. There's been a lot that has happened over the last few months that we're not going to let be swept under the rug. I'm not going to go into too much detail about it now, but there's going to be some action coming. We're not done. We're going to continue to fight. We're going to continue to clear her name.
That's right.
But I do want to thank my wonderful attorneys. We always didn't see eye to eye, but they are wonderful. Daddy Sweet, Thomas Bellinger, and of course Lawrence and Dennis. They were incredible, and receptive always, and kept it real, and that's why we're here. We are now.
And just one more question I thought of, for people who thought that you did do it, now that you've been found not guilty, do you feel like you have something to prove to them, or do you just let them keep thinking whatever it is they want to think?
No, they'll still think it, and that's fine. They're entitled to their opinions, and also you must also know that those people also did not sit in court, so they're relying on Facebook court, and so that's fine. That's their opinion. I have nothing to prove to them. I'm free. I'm good.
Amen.
All right.
Thank y'all so much for your time.
Hey, stand with Kia.
Yeah.
Right.
Come on and hold on, Mark. Okay, so hey everybody. I'm just so excited and so happy for her. It's just beyond happy for an innocent person that didn't do anything, no more than try to love a baby and try to that was just in an unfortunate circumstance, and to be exonerated and was torn down because of lies, and still in being on social media, still on social media today. She's still being torn down. She's I definitely want to say this. And I hate to be negative, and thank you guys for spamming up the chat. Purple hearts, do it, everybody. What are y'all drinking? Well, child, I'll take a shot. For, you know what I'm saying? I would take a shot for sure. I can take a shot of Patron for, you know what I'm saying? Just a victory, you know what I'm saying? A victory drink for, you know what I'm saying? Because I know that, we know that she was innocent, and it's sad that people sit there and lie and trying to convict an innocent woman. And I definitely want to say this as well. I definitely want to see the DA face when the judge said not guilty. Like, I wonder how she walked up out that courtroom, child. I wonder how James Jefferson feeling that he done sat up here and lied on the stand, and you still didn't work. Like the lawyer said, if God is for you, No judge in a courtroom, no DA can be against you. And that is so true. I understand, but you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm gonna be honest, I had seen the sister of Deidreana go live, Jonique. Yeah. She talking about I want her dead. Let me tell you something. Wishing death upon nobody will give you no justice, sister. But you know, I yeah, don't wish death upon somebody. Yeah, don't wish death. Go live and tell us we stupid for celebrating a woman dying killing a baby. We're not celebrating because she killed a baby, because she didn't. We celebrate because she was vindicated because she didn't. And there's no evidence in this world that said that she did. You wishing death upon somebody else, you reap what you sow, and what you don't want is Miss Patricia on your head for killing her damn daughter. You was a part of that. But what you need to do is go sit down with your damn sister. Exonerated, sorry. What you need to do is sit your damn sister down and tell her the damn truth. And that means that she didn't do right by her damn child. And instead of sitting up here on a damn live, see, this is my platform. Report it if you like to, baby. I don't care. But sitting here on a live, sitting here wishing death upon somebody and her children, F her husband, and all that right there. But at the end of the day, you need to sit down, tell your sister the truth. She was negligent. Don't put that on Tequila. And if you are a real individual, if you are a real friend, if you are a real sister, if you are a real mother, you sit down and tell your daughter the truth and tell her to tell the truth. And sit there and try to put that on that girl. She is free to do whatever. Leave her alone. Stop wishing death upon somebody. Because what you wish upon somebody else could be happening to you. And you got children too that you got to raise. Stop being ignorant, Black people. That what made me mad. Because you don't wish death on nobody. Then gonna tell her things, say F her children. That says a lot about you. And please do something with them alligator ass eyelashes that you had on your damn face. They don't look cute. I'm done. I'm sorry, but I'm done. I ain't mean to say, I don't like that. Don't put your mouth on people's children. Don't wish death upon nobody. Because what you wish upon somebody, you could wish upon yourself. They were always saying May was coming. May came, is halfway gone, and Tequila is innocent, and she ain't going back. Now, speak the truth. Shit, there were alligator lashes or something. But all I know, it made me mad to see that. Now, no one failed Jariah. We know who failed Jariah. And it's the truth. And I want to say this as well. As a mother, if I really wanted justice for my child, I would be mad as hell at the DA for the games that she played on this trial. I don't never want to see that again. Y'all need to sit your daughter down, sit your sister down, your cousin down, and tell the truth. Who are you? Yes. Okay, well, they wanted to be muted. So since you want to be muted, you banned. That is sad, but it's true. And we have to tell our people, as a Black person in the Black community, like I said last night, in the Black community, we have to stop voting for people just because they're Black and vote for people that got ethics. ethical people, the people that got a conscience, people that want to do the right thing, not get a win. Because sometimes getting a win ain't gonna get you justice, especially when. Look, especially when you are playing with people's lives. Vote for the right kind of people. In Claiborne County, if you're listening and you in Claiborne County, please vote them out. Don't send no other family through this. Vote them out. It's the people. The people have a voice when they go through when voting season comes, November and sometimes in July. If the people have a voice, and that means the people that have the voice, you go to the voting precincts and you vote them out. That's your voice. Her mother failed her because if she got her shit together, her child would be still alive. And I agree the same. And I don't think that she meant to kill the child, like I said before, but she was negligent. Tequila ain't responsible for her negligence. She ain't. For sure. Vote for the, like, if y'all want to, forget the color. Look for somebody that's going to speak out and do the right things and not try to railroad people and try to hurt people just because they're listening to lies. Make sure you have investigators in the police stations that are going to investigate the whole crime instead of just pinpointing somebody. It's the truth. Me either. I don't either. But like I said, I got God. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care. You can wish whatever you want upon me. I got him. And he said, do not touch my anointing. So anointed. That means I'm his child. And anything that you put against me, it will be rebuked in the name of Jesus. That's all you got to say. Shoot. Voodoo ain't got nothing on God. They was for the sister when she found gifts, but not innocent. They say sister failed, baby. The system did not. The system failed, baby J, when she didn't get removed from the mother. Let's just keep it real. Instead of the system requiring the mother to have a stable home for baby J and her other child, that's where the system failed at. And I'm being real, and y'all know I'm telling the truth. Yes, it did. Right, and that's why I say, if people in Claiborne County, if they're listening in, and I know that, a lot of people, I'm gonna be honest, Claiborne County is predominantly Black. Use your voice when you go vote. That's how it works. And get those unethical people out of the system. I hope and pray they get investigated. And make sure you guys sign this petition. All 65 of y'all, if y'all in here, sign this petition to get them investigated. But see, the crazy thing is, LaVon probably wanted to fix his mistake. But see, I do believe the DA had a big ego, and she didn't want to say, hey, I was wrong. Let's drop the charges. She had a big ego. That's straight up. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for signing it. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for signing it. If y'all share it. Make sure you go out the live and share it. Please share that live. I mean that petition to get them investigated. It is what it is. That we want her to get full, get everything that she lost and all the people that was a part of her being railroaded in the beginning to be out, to be voted out, removed, whatever you want to call it. Mary. Well, I'm gonna say this, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna, people make mistakes in life. We ain't gonna judge him. He made a mistake. His wife forgave him. She moved on. And we can, she's not holding to it. Who are we? You know what I'm saying? It's the truth. It's true. And I hope they do. Let me drop it again. That is the petition that you need to sign. Please sign it. Thank y'all so much for doing that. It's because she Ebony Dawson. She was a part of the madness too. I'm one of those people. I don't. Once I recognize something, and I recognize because like it was just giving me that vibe from the beginning. It was that vibe I was getting. Like this is somebody behind the scenes because the screenshots when it first started happening, the screenshots, I was like, this is somebody very close to this situation. Allegedly. I'm going to say allegedly because I don't want to end up in trouble. Allegedly, I'm thinking she the Ebony Dawson person. Allegedly. But I am honestly thinking that that's her. Or it's somebody in that DA office, could be the assistant. But it's somebody in there. Well, that's your opinion. Well, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Well, I have never, I'm one of those people, we can all agree to disagree. I ain't got to block you. You think the same thing? I felt it too. Me too. And just praising God and crying and everything else because I know that, for somebody for 5 years, you've been saying that I have not done anything wrong. In my first trial, they railroaded me. They suppressed all the evidence. Then they tried to come back the second time around and do the same thing. It was crazy to me when the autopsy report was objecting to. You know what I'm saying? And every time you look around, she's objecting. I'm like, Lord, if she. Sometimes you just want to somebody probably want to get up and throw a shoe at her and tell her to go sit down. Go sit down. Let this case be what it's gonna be. Well, I never did comment. Oh, you're welcome. Exactly. That's why I said I'm gonna move along. Ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, if she forgave him, who am I? Wow, you think so, Stephanie P? You never know. It's somebody close to the situation. Child, don't let us get on fumbling Jefferson. You want to look through those pages again? We all have took a man back after cheating. These people need to stop. Yeah, and some of us have been single. Then took them back, and that's a reality for me too. So hey, I ain't gonna judge. Oh, you welcome. Yeah, I think that's the whole thing as well. Because I've been on the jury, like everything has changed. I would have been kind of like, shock factor was a closet. Like, oh, she had the baby in the closet. But now everything is coming now that people can put babies in closets and decorate it, and it's a nice little room. So I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. And then for him to say that they didn't do any life-saving measures, and then you wrote it down that they did, it was like, sir. And then, then every time Sweets get to asking questions and objection. I'm like, Lord. Oh. I know. And then for the parent, the parent to show all the jurors, I was like, what? Y'all will sit here and let this man show all the jurors. He did that. I do too, and I hopefully they'll be healed. They'll go to counseling. I hope they have peace. I hope they have God blesses them beyond. I'm not one of those people that wishes. I don't even wish no harm to the mom. I just wish she'll get to an understanding and she get to a peace within herself to know that Tequila didn't kill her baby. Whatever happened was accidental. Now, before I move any further and click on any more comments, I do want to say this. I feel as though the mom needs to reach out to Danielle. And I need for Danielle to tell the mom the truth. You moved her child. I'm going to say this, and this is real. You moved her child without her knowledge. That would have been a problem for me. As a mother of two children, that would be a problem for me. And Danielle, her testimony got struck, but she needs to be questioned. And I think that the mom needs to go to her and ask her for the truth. Because Danielle and the auntie them, they had something too. I don't mean no harm when I said it. The baby could have hurt herself and then hurt herself again somewhere else. You never know. That's why the sheriff, if y'all would have listened to the sheriff, he said the baby was in too many people's hands to say who did what, and I ain't gonna arrest him. But no, y'all didn't listen. I try to be. Now. Did I stand with Kill? Yeah, I stand with Kill. I got both shirts. I was standing. I know, and with looking at the transcripts, and I read the transcripts myself, I was like, once I read Ebony Neal's testimony, that did it really for me, because something just took me back to her testimony when she said that the baby was holding her ear. I'm like, well, as a person that's at the time, I was still standing and all that, but looking back at it, I asked the Lord to just remove whatever and just let me read it. And when she said that the baby was holding her ear, and I'm like, wow, the baby was holding her ear. That means at the hospital when she was walking back and forth, that means that the baby was actually, she had injuries. Personally, I would take my ring off after all of this, but I respect her staying too. I feel like, I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't no married person. I'm just gonna move along. But if she forgives her husband, that's her marriage. And she's able to move on and forgive. She said that he has made up for this 100 times over. So, because I remember her speaking with the Dream Team one time, and she was saying that, that she's standing with her husband. So let her stand with her husband, Yes, he was. Thank you. Tom and the Wrangler. Erica said, "Oh, my mama." Child, he didn't know what to say. He didn't know what to say today. I was listening to him before I came on. I said, let me see what this thing had to say. And child, Dennis Sweets. Oh, he put on a good case. Oh, okay. Yes. That's what I was, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I was being attacked too, in my comment sections, calling, saying my legs gonna be broken from standing, you gonna be standing forever, you not unbiased, you're biased. And I was like, whatever, I'm standing and you can kiss it. That's where I look at it, like people know. And I was like, somebody said, oh, well, why she didn't render CPR? I said, well, any person with common sense know not to do CPR on a dead body. But whatever. You want to argue with yourself. That's what I told them. I got to the point, when they started coming for people, motherhoods and all that right there, I ain't with that. Don't come for my mother. Let's see. Hold on. Let me go back. The whole testimony of the investigator was bogus to me. He lied because he know they weren't bringing up any old transcript. Yeah, he was sitting there with that smug look on his face. Oh, Lord, I want to throw a shoe at him too. Right there in the forehead. Y'all just playing. I ain't wishing violence upon nobody. She does, and I hopefully, you know what I'm saying? The sad part about it, this broke up kind of like the family. Like they tried to break not only Tequila's family, it broke Morris's family too. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. That's Miss Rosie's sister. So there's gonna be a little riffraff right there. And I'm it's sad to say, but all you had to do was tell the truth. And I rest Miss Rosie's soul. I know, Lord have mercy, bless her. I know she rejoicing. She always believed in um, her daughter-in-law's innocence, and I wish she was here to see it. She just, but she's rejoicing, just like Uriah. I do believe that. Because she probably was believing Danielle them lies, or Danielle them were probably like, you see how how like they was always saying, in the interrogation videos, how Danielle kind of was like, during the funeral and stuff like that. So they was in the bio mom's ear, probably, this is my assumption. She was in the bio mom's ear saying, hey, you see how Tequila was acting during the funeral, girl? See, trying to keep her mind on Tequila. Just corrupted herself. Yes, he did. Frank Davis. Yes, he did. I don't know all these people's names. Yes, I honestly do believe that they are the key to getting the answers. She may not want to own to it. But Danielle, you and Antoinette owe Morris and Tequila an apology for lying. And ain't nobody else gonna say it. On behalf of I Stand With Kids supporters, we honestly do say on my live, we do believe you owe Tequila an apology for lying. Do not come up in Tequila face being her friend no more, because you messy. It was easier to point the finger than to look at what's right in front of them. Right. Right, but see, fumbling Jefferson, he didn't want to do that. Wow, it was a lady who said she had a vision. She described the baby falling while being bathed. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Y'all. Hold on, y'all. People on YouTube and Facebook, hold on. She was, hold on. Wow, I didn't know that. That's what I'm saying, because it was very strange that Antoinette said she had to take the baby to take a bath. I don't know. And then one time I had, it was this girl, I think her name was Tatiana Watts or something. She got a like a cooking, she cooked. She's in Hattiesburg. She had paid for like somebody to do, like a person that deals with the outside world or whatever. And they she was saying that the person said that they spoke to Jariah's spirit, and they were saying that Jariah said that she a fall, had a fall in the lady that smoked a lot of cigarettes. I swear to God, if y'all go back to that girl live, I wish I had it. And she fell, but the lady didn't know she fell because she wasn't watching her. I swear to God. They got mad at Tatiana and she started cussing them out. I remember that lie. Kia did right. She was a newlywed. She made a vow before God and spoke with him. She fixed what was broken, forgave her husband. They will definitely need counseling again after this, but I pray their marriage be successful. I wish the same, you know. Ain't nothing like black excellence. Yes, he did. It was funny, child. I was like, go ahead in the midterm. They had nothing, bruh. Yes. And why do you have that much hate in your heart for an individual person? Why? Why would you have so much hate in your heart towards a person that has been nothing but good to you? That means that, and then you know, for them to say, "Oh, she may not answer for it on this earth, but she gonna answer for it before God." No, she not. God has already made the answer. He said that she is innocent. God made. That's why the trial was moved. God said that she's innocent. Can't we say talking about something? Y'all gonna have to answer to God for y'all lies and answer to God for your corruption. And you talking about you want to mention God, but then you never mind. I'm gonna go way left. Never mind. Let me continue on. Cause I swear to God, y'all won't. Let me say this, and I know I'm a cuss, but don't mention God for your mess. Me saying that is you sitting up here wishing all this upon this Tequila, but you sitting here talking about you gonna answer for God. What relationship do you have with God? Because God has already answered for her. What relationship do you have? You too busy running in the streets, smoking dope, and shaking your ass. I'm just gonna keep it just like that. Amen. Ebony said she told her mom nothing. Right, something was wrong. You're right, Jennifer. I don't I don't let my children go over a lot of people's houses and things like that. I don't. I let my kids chill at home. I like to have my kids um I like to have my kids at home. I like my kids to be kids. I don't have my kids from here to there everywhere because if something happened to them, they at home. That's where I look at it. Kids. Ain't no juror paid. Half of those jurors was white. Let me just no disrespect to any white people on this live. That half of them probably didn't even know about this case. Period. So stop with the lies, man. Stop with the lies. And they would have been brought. Y'all need to stop with the lies. Yeah, I ain't with that. Don't wish death upon nobody's children. Because what you wish upon someone else can happen upon you. That's why I don't get into. Now I will say some shady, some shady things to people or about people when I get mad. But to be honest, one thing about it, leave the kids out of it. The kids are innocent. They ain't got nothing to do with this situation. Some of y'all just, I feel like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Some people just need to grow up in the mind. They really do. They need to get a life and stop worrying about Tequila Bevily. Let me just be real. Stop worrying about her. She's free. She can do whatever she want to do. Continue to think that she's guilty. As she said, they have the right to their own opinion, but she knows she's innocent. The 12 jurors in Aberdeen said, in Monroe County said she was innocent because there was not enough evidence to show that she did anything. So, hey, let that girl be in peace. That's what we pray for, peace. Let people have peace. Fatal trash ain't got nothing to do with this. I honestly, I'm be honest, it's just some simple-minded people that just believe anything because they probably was wrong themselves. She does. I honestly do believe that. Oh, thank you, Trish. Hello, Mahogany Black. I honestly do too. I honestly do too. And I'm just glad that it didn't take 20 and 30 years to see the corruption. I'm so glad it didn't take that, y'all. Because there's so many people. Let me just be honest and say this. There's so many people that's sitting in the justice system right now. They're sitting in a jail cell right now. They went through the same thing she has went through, but they didn't get a second trial. They were found guilty and sent life in jail. Spent their life in jail. I thank God for that. God He's marvelous. And I do want to let you guys know that make sure you sign this petition. For sure. Exactly. Ain't nobody paid nobody. Ain't nobody paid nobody, y'all. It's just when some people can't accept defeat, so they come up with lies for sure. People come up with lies to try to say somebody done did something or something inappropriate done happen because they can't accept the fact that. Just be honest with yourself. Everybody, just put it in the chat. She didn't do it. So I'm just going to put it in the chat. She didn't do it. Let that resonate in your spirit. She didn't do it. If you can't accept that, then continue to think that she did it. But she didn't do it. It's sad. I honestly think that this is sad. This is sad. And for them to still come on here and say she did it and wish death upon people and wish and all this witch. Thank you, Dash. She didn't do it. She didn't. Exactly. That's what I'm like. She took when they said the autopsy, the one thing that they said that was the cause of them indicting her and Morris, I was like, well, child, she needs to. Never mind. I ain't gonna say nothing. She didn't do it. Let them have it. Y'all just hold yourselves up. Make sure y'all, don't argue with nobody. We ain't gotta argue. Just let them say whatever. I ain't gonna argue with nobody about it. She didn't do it. Let that resonate in your spirit. She didn't do it. Hey Brianna, how you doing? She didn't do it. So let that resonate in your spirit. That girl did not do it. They be calling you B words all that, girl. That's all right. They feeling hurt. That's all I can tell you. They feeling hurt, but the truth is the truth. If she didn't do it, there's no evidence. Nothing that says, even in the first trial, said that Tequila did anything to Baby J. And y'all, I wish they would give this girl peace that passes all understanding, but I know they won't. Yep, and I hope and pray that, I hope that they do once Morris. I don't even think it was even about Morris. It was about, yeah, yeah. Excuse me, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, and she gonna stay free. Yeah, they know jury's been paid. That's a lie. A lie. They look. That's a lie. Everybody needs to just focus on their healing, and that's even from the bio mom all the way up to the families. They need to just work on their healing, speak the truth. Yeah, always, always. We've been, I know all of us been standing for a long time. We know for what. There was no evidence that said this girl done did anything. Y'all, the DA blew her case, and now it's up to the people to vote her out. And I hope the people in Claiborne County listen. Y'all need to vote her out. I don't wish nothing bad upon her, but I think she needs to go back and use this as a lesson learned. Don't pursue every hearsay. I think this will be I don't mean to. Hopefully, this is a lesson learned to the DA. You know, don't pursue everything if it's saying there is reasonable doubt that nothing happened. I do believe it. Like she's young, and she tried to make a name for herself. But you don't want to end your career going after a witch hunt. So all here say she needs to sue Mississippi. She probably will. If they need somebody up, block somebody up, it don't need to end with who is gonna be, because as you know, the death is basically ruled undecided or undetermined, because you can't say, because all of her falls from what basically are falls normal from a child walking and learning how to walk or whatever. She just had too many, and basically her death is undetermined, and they can't say who gave her those injuries. Yes, I believe. Yes, do I believe the baby was neglected? Do I believe the mom killed her? No. Do I feel like she had a lot of falls? Yes. Yes. Yes, and I do. Yes, baby can rest in peace. Now we need, for this young lady to be able to live in peace. Mama, I do. Ain't nothing like peace, y'all. Ain't nothing like peace. Mama, and I hopefully she'll give her peace, knowing that, you know, Mama, can you help me? Hopefully she'll get her peace, and hopefully she'll move away from there once everything is done, and just go into solitude and pray, thank God, go to counseling, heal herself and find her peace. Because let me tell you something, if you allow it, people will disrupt it. Mommy, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like I shared if y'all don't know this, but on my timeline, I shared the other day. I shared a baby got a skull fracture. Listen, a baby got a skull fracture because a baby got a skull fracture due to a headstone had fell on his head. I swear to God, look on my timeline. A skull fracture had fell on their head, on this baby head, and this baby had a skull fracture. Now, did the mama get her seen about? Yes, they did. But I swear to God, if you look on my timeline, if y'all look it up, a baby was at a graveside with their mom somewhere up north, and the baby ended up with a skull fracture due to the tombstone falling on his head. And y'all act like things like that don't happen. It do. And if you don't get those things checked out, a child can pass away. I do. Thank you. Dash Hunt, I'm gonna be honest. No, they didn't die. They got their child seen about. It because of the fact of you could simply put it as this: jealousy, her spirit, what she stands for, her character, all those things. She's basically a real around good person, and you know what I'm saying. And they made a mockery of her counseling. They made a mockery of her trying to work on her marriage and accepting Jariah. They made a mockery of all that. And then to try to say that she was jealous of her baby, but it was never that. It was all love. Dr. Singh. Child, you know who did that, right? Child. You know who did that. And all I'm gonna say is don't wish death upon nobody. And because what you wish upon somebody else could actually happen to you. Don't be wishing death on nobody. And that's everybody. I'm gonna be real. You know, they upset, but they gonna have to realize they're gonna have to sit down and have a conversation and have a come to Jesus meeting. No, he did not die. I never felt she did it from day one. People leave what they want. They do. Like when I first started covering this case, and then they were saying that the baby had injuries stacked back to back to back, and I looked, because I'm looking at this headshot, and I don't see no stacked injuries. And then the baby was passed around. I don't understand. I didn't understand it. It was like it's a very confusing case, and it'll get you so confused. You like, I don't know who did it, but I know this girl did. Because when I looked at that head, they have the autopsy picture, and they had colored in where the contusions was. And I'm like, well, where the damn contusions that are stacked? Five contusions that were stacked, because I don't see them. Hey, Ambria. Yeah, I seen it. That's so sad. When you know that you messed up. She knows she messed up yesterday when she made the decision. I feel like she messed up when she made the decision to object to the autopsy photos, autopsy reports. Like that was the number one evidence that you had. And ignorant, you don't set up here and objected to it and not put it into evidence. So what do the jury got to say to kill? Hearsay? Or what the mama said? Or what the investors got to say? But you said that she had all these injuries, but the autopsy report can't be in evidence. So what evidence do you have? Well, somebody said it. Somebody said it. Do you hear me? I just feel like, here, child. Bye. Yeah, it was her. Let me drop the link. If y'all want to come on here. Now, I'm gonna say this. Once I drop this link, if you coming on here being disrespectful, try to cuss me out, baby, you will be banned and blocked on this page. Straight up. But if you want to come on here and give your opinion about everything about this trial and why you feel that Tequila is innocent, I am open to a conversation, child. It's Friday night. Yes, there is a video of there is a video of the trial. There's two. Is on. I have to drop his link. But he had recorded it 2 days of the trial, and he got it. Well, we know who had it. No, no. Mm-mm. Hey, Angel Shannon. Yeah, they did, child. It's sad, and I know that she's upset. But I hopefully, everything in life is a lesson, and this is for every one of us. Everything we go through in life is a lesson. Every mistake we made or what we do is a lesson. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, she take this as a lesson and not and look at it as, make sure that you have beyond a reasonable doubt that somebody is guilty of something. Make sure you have all the evidence that somebody is guilty of something. The evidence that she presented, it wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Paying somebody $50,000 to lie, there's no integrity in that. There's no integrity in paying somebody $50,000 to lie when you had a medical examiner there that actually viewed this baby body, and you rather for him to sit up there and view and say, I took the pictures. I took the pictures of this baby body and I did the autopsy. But just because he wouldn't go with your narrative, you don't want to use it. So you pay somebody to lie. And then come back and bite you. Lying don't get you nowhere. No, it's not a popularity contest. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, somebody, this ain't no joke. Like, I'll be upset too. You know what I'm saying? You paying somebody to put me in jail and I'm innocent. Why not use the evidence that you have to say that I'm guilty if you think I'm guilty, or drop the entire charges? But see, her ego wouldn't let her do that. She knew for a fact that Tequila did it. And look what happened. Now you got egg in your face. Child, I know the jury will war the hell out. Do you hear me? I be like, Lord, when she gonna get through? With no other evidence. I know her case was good off hearsay. Exactly. Like, if you guys don't know, it's this other case that I was sharing with you guys. It was the lady from Worst Cook of America. She actually abused her adopted daughter. The baby had bruises and abrasions. She went to court this week. Child, her day in court was 5 days. Yesterday she no 4. Yesterday she was found guilty and was charged with life without the possibility. You know why? Because there were evidence and signs, like James Jefferson said, the body gonna speak. So the baby had bruises on her body, not where she did the CPR hip, but on her legs. The baby bled out in her legs. The baby woman whooped her so much she busted the baby blood vessel. So in her legs with a belt, flip flop, whatever she could get her hand on, all because the baby didn't want to eat no pancakes. That's abuse. Y'all don't know what abuse is. Exactly. That's why I say you got to stop lying, stop being paid. All money ain't good money. Don't sell your soul for $1. I don't understand people sometimes. They rather get the dollar in their pocket to lie instead of like I'd rather be broke and speak the truth than sit up here with money and have no integrity. Do you hear me? Hey man, she did. Y'all better get on the winning team. How did they manage to get child based off Angel? If I'm gonna be honest, based off okay, it was they saying the preliminary autopsy. I have to go back. Said that the baby had a cracked skull. But see, Mark Levon didn't do the full autopsy. So he said, hey, this baby got a skull fracture. James Jefferson, he started interrogating everybody, and everybody just flipped on to Tequila Morris. Let's just say that. Everybody, the mama's bio mom said that Tequila was jealous of her. The baby had a black eye, which was eczema. The baby fell and had scrapes on the face. Well, that was mama from a fall, and she had the doctor up on the scene. That the doctor on the scene. It was so much lies and people just turning it on them that basically the reason why they originally did it, I believe, because it was a crash skull, and they thought because the man said the manner of death was homicide, and the fact that the baby died in their care. Just simple as that. Yes, she did. She lied so much. Then she said that the husband was lying. Now I actually pray that the husband get at least 10 years because he didn't have to allow that. Y'all, if y'all check out my boy, the Zio Bog podcast, Mr. Podcast, make sure y'all check him out. For sure. He do good work. And I do enjoy his work. So y'all make sure y'all join in and make sure y'all check him out. He is good people. Yeah, she did try to lie on another. She did, and she really did. Hey Angie, I got a TZP. Who is TZP? Did I miss somebody? You welcome. Yeah, you okay. Yeah, like there are several interrogation videos. One of Danielle, one of the bio mom. It's a lot of them. Um, but it is criminal, and she should be. If y'all don't, but I did, uh, I did write the Department of Justice and let them know what happened because I feel as though what they did was wrong. You don't just be out here prosecuting people because of hearsay and because somebody wants somebody to go to jail for murder because the baby was dead in their house, but they didn't know she had injuries. But y'all can sign this. Oh, so this is the link, guys. Let me pull the petition up that you guys can sign. Um, There is the petition. So make sure you guys sign the petition to get these people investigated. And if you're in Claiborne County when it's time to go vote, let your voices be heard. I'm not ever going to Port Gibson or Claiborne County. I'm scared. I definitely want to let you know that. But guys, as well, I'm about to get out of here. In a second. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, child. I'm not. They gonna kill me for standing, child. I ain't got time. I got a life. I don't need to go there. I'll go if I gotta go. I got God. Oh Lord. Okay. Brittany, hold on just a minute, y'all. They gonna kill me. Breathe. Oh Jesus. To even pass by. Yep. I don't know why, but I always even because we had watched Danielle's interrogation video. Even when I said the baby was passed around, and then when I listened to Tequila's interrogation video, she said that Danielle called her and said, "Hey, you know who that voice is in the background?" That kind of like I was like, and then when her interrogation video came out, and knowing that she passed the baby around without the mama's knowledge, and I'm like, okay. And then she says, then for they're saying that allegedly there was a picture of baby J with her hands crying and not looking well, and then it was a big black dog, y'all. I swear to God, it was a big black dog. I wish I could find that picture. But it was this big black dog. My mind continued to go back to. I'm like, well, what if this is a dog that kind of like a playful dog that like to jump on babies and stuff like that, not intentionally or try to hurt them, but just play. And and I was like, well, maybe you know what I'm saying. The baby got afraid of the dog because the dog probably was trying to play with her and was jumping on her, and the baby fell and hit her little head. There's a reasonable doubt right there, because it's like, I'm sorry, child. It's something about that black dog. It's just something about that black dog. Um, and you know what I'm saying? They were playing with the kids too. When kids play, things happen. I'm just gonna say that. It just, I don't know. It's something about her and that black dog. I don't know. It's something about that black dog that my mind continually goes back to. Now, allegedly, now I do want to say this, that it was stated that she was in an abusive relationship. I don't know. I don't know her big, but maybe I don't even want to say that. I'm just gonna move on. I want to go to the boat, but they might get me. Oh no! Why didn't anyone mention the court? Because I think because she was deceased. Yeah, I give them that. Like, shout out to the Dream Team, to her brother Chris, because I know that it was weighing heavy on his heart for his, because he knew that his sister did not do this, and who wouldn't want a brother fighting for his sister? You know what I'm saying? So shout out and love goes to Chris, because I know he worked day in and day in and out to make sure that his sister is exonerated. Um, and they got up here, they spoke the facts, they knew that stuff from back to front. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing about that case they didn't know. And yeah, I give it to them. They some hardworking people, and kudos to them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to span the chat up purple for them? Do that. They did do what they supposed to do. If you want to have a people on got your back like that, then those are the people you would want to have your back. That's family. Hold on, y'all. Oh, she was. I know. I am child. I don't like dogs because dogs will jump on you. Okay. Well, okay. Well, that's what he's zooming in on everyday blade of grass, but it's terrible. I know I couldn't say it right. No one killed the Gerard. The blunt force trauma was from multiple falls over time, and I believe that it is as well. You know, I don't think that anybody did anything to Baby J. I don't. But we got to be honest with ourselves. Hold on, just a second. All right, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, that's why I said when the kids start crying and saying their head hurt is about, when they get to crying uncontrollably and things like that, that's a sign as a mother. Me as a mother, my child was like, when my kids had ear infections and stuff like that, usually when they get to crying a lot and not going to sleep or nothing like that and just irritable, I'll be like, let me get this baby to the doctor. You know what I'm saying? That's honest. Like, it was a big black dog. That's all I know. It was a big pit bull. Whatever it was big. It was black, and I always seen it, and I always thought something. I don't trust. Yes, he did, Diane Brown, Allen, and he did, and you know what I'm saying. Thank God, you know, to have people on your team that wants you to win, know you are innocent, and fighting for for the truth. Ain't nothing wrong with that, and I definitely, give kudos to them because they worked very hard, and I know it was a heavy burden, but it's lifted now. Chris, amen. Purpose hearts for the dream team, child. Thank y'all for all y'all do. Amanda Shelby. What do you mean, Miss Amanda? I see it on YouTube. Well, listen to it, baby. Um, listen to it. And give your opinions on. I know people still want to give their opinions on it and whatever, but um, what brother? No, I guess that's still pending. I think they're still trying. I know Hattiesburg Parrot. He ain't said nothing else about it, so they may have because they got some unethical things that they need to be investigated on too, especially bringing him in the courtroom recording when you had WLBT on the scene. I don't understand that. Um, I don't understand that. Child, I don't do dogs. I don't. Yeah, I believe that. Amen. Hey, Chef, how you doing? Thank y'all so much for dropping Purple Hearts for the Dream Team and Chris and um. I know I need to take one on Mr. Sweet the Four was child. We'll see when the transcript comes out because I'm definitely gonna get them. I'm definitely gonna read them because I do feel it is. He did say that because they probably was trying to say, that they probably did so much in that courtroom, child. I ain't gonna tell you. It's probably was just sad to see. It's just sad to see. I know I was too, Lord. I was crying. I was like, Lord, thank you for, I know we all was praying today. Ooh, and I know it just feels good when innocent people are exonerated and found not guilty and not spending their life 30, 40 years fighting for their freedom like so many people have done. But this time, the jury got it right. Um, exactly. Yes. Alicia Key Alicia. Amen. Amen. That's what I'm saying. Is like that man, like one of the lawyers said, if God is for you, who can be against you? And if you are innocent, can nobody take your innocence from you? Some people they have to wait for to be proven innocent or show their innocence. But this time in this situation, she didn't have to wait too long. And we thank God for that. Amen. Thank you, Tricia. Transcript is gonna be 5,000 pages long. And the 5,000 pages long, and the first 4,999 gonna be filled with the word objection, and I object. Y'all crazy. Woo. Child. Amen. I do believe that. I do believe that he, that's what I'm saying. When you are God's child and you know God and you have that personal relationship with God and you know that He won't leave you or forsake you, all you have to do is just trust in Him, and He will lead you and guide you. And He did that, and He has put the right people in this girl's life to exonerate her. That's what I'm saying. But yeah. But yeah, she did. I remember that too. I remember that said that he had 8 months, and then this is the same girl I was talking about earlier. She did say that she was. I remember. Um, she down there in Hattiesburg, said good looking fish place and them lemon pepper chicken place, and her name is her name Todd in the kitchen. So y'all in Hattiesburg, y'all wanna go holler at Todd? I don't know her personally, but her food look good. Her name Todd in the kitchen. But she got some later to look over this baby's spirit, and she did say that, and that happened, and she's been out ever since. Said he had 8 months and he had to the summer, and that's true. Yeah, yeah, and dealing with the ungrateful biological mother too. Well, we don't know what's going on with his case, and he can't speak until he's exonerating himself. He has a good defensive attorney as well. He really do. So, hey, I ain't gonna speak on nothing about his case because his case he still got to. They ain't dropped the charges yet. So if they ain't dropped the charges, I guess she still can fight that too. Hey, I'm just gonna leave that on the screen. I'm gonna leave that on the screen. That is so true. Yeah, that's her name, Todd in the Kitchen. That's her. She did some type of reading, and I remember watching it, and she definitely said that. And it was just touching, and I'm like, I remember when Tequila got out, I was like, wow, it was already professed. I do it as well, but no one is going to hold the mother responsible. Let's just be real, y'all. No one is going to hold the mother responsible. And but I can say this: we need to keep we need to stop in the black community, in the black family. We need to stop sweeping stuff under the rug. Let me say this, and let's just be real with our family members. And that means telling our family members when they are wrong, hold our family members accountable, all of that. Because if we don't, situations like this will come up. And we need to stop as well. I do hope and pray that uh, um, I just feel like sometimes I feel like the mama didn't know no better because she didn't have that. But as well in the black community, let's get away from those generational curses, um, and start being better. Get away from those generational curses, if you know what I mean. Start being better mothers. Start being better fathers. Just because your mom was this way with you, don't mean that you have to be this way with your child. Stop the generational curses. Be there in your children's life. Be the best mother you can be. Provide and raise them. Mama, go to bed. I hate that the family. I pray everything works out for him as well. Yeah, me too. Their family is gonna. I think the Beveleys or Morris's mother's side of the family is going to be uh, kind of broken because of all this. I hate that, but all you had to do was speak the truth. His case starts Monday. Well, child, we're gonna be praying and uplifting God Monday too. Let's get let's because we know that there's nothing there unless she's gonna drop the case. But we praying and hoping and praying, and y'all let's go and pray next week too for him. This ain't no we ain't just gonna stop it with the kid. We got to get him through it too. So if he's going to trial, then we need to pray for him and pray for his exoneration too. That's real because he ain't had nothing to do with this. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about it because what he put the kid through, but she has forgiven him. She she's standing with her husband just like her husband stood with her. So pray for him too. I'm finna watch that over. LOL. Then to read everybody's exactly that. And look, that lady came out with another reading and said that she was going to be found not guilty. And I heard that Saturday. I said, Lord, we gonna speak this into existence. Exactly, and that's goes for me too. And my family too. She didn't even know her baby probably was passed around. I bet you. And you're right, Z. I'm just gonna call you Z. Um, you're right. I can't say you're right, but people make mistakes and they ain't never think that this was gonna come to this, you know. Oh, hold on, let's go back. Right. Exactly. Know what I'm saying? Like, counseling can help you deal with those demons that you have going on inside of you. If people don't really know that, that's what counseling is for, to help get rid of those generational curses. That's what counseling for, to deal with those demons from your childhood. Go and work on forgiving those people that have wronged you. That is what counseling for, to help you deal with those things. If you never seek counseling, you never you never deal with those issues that you have inside of you, issues like this will come up. She just didn't care and seemed like she liked the club life better than being a mother. I hope this opened her eyes. Me too. Let's just pray for her too. Let's pray for her. Let's pray for her healing, her heart. Let her know, and let God give her that peace to know that Tequila didn't do anything to her baby. Let God, and let's pray that God gives her peace. I know that some people may feel like um, that's crazy to ask God to give her peace, but she need peace. She need peace to understand that nothing happened to her baby, and that it's something inside of herself that she needs to work on, to know that, you know, I could be liable for this. Yeah, they never were, but they already had him an alibi, child. They said he was in the room. The state probably would dismiss his case to afford another costly trial, right? Wait, I don't see. They talk about a child as her baby. Hold on, y'all. I don't see BT. Yeah. Hey, hey, Tonya. Yes, yes, he is, Chris, and I'm so happy for you guys. I'm so happy for Takia. You did an awesome job. You and the dream team for everything you have guys have done. Keep your hand in God's hands. Continue to pray. I pray God give you guys peace. And whatever that is going on, just know that God got y'all. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in the chat just have spoke. So they're so happy for her. You know, we just want to let you guys know that we're happy for her, and we just want to give all our love and support to you guys, and just say, continue to pray and keep God in your hand. Keep your hand in God's hands, because He got y'all. He was. He was. He. I guess they did. I can't speak to that. Maybe when this is all over, and whenever they speak their truth, they speak their truth. Hey, I ain't in it. Yes, they tried to break their family. That's the sad part about it. You can't. Anyway, yeah, but some people, if they ain't never accustomed to certain. Let me say this, and we all can agree, in the black community. Let's just be honest. In the black community, counseling is something that in the black community a lot of us don't do. Some of us just say, "Well, we'll take it to God and we'll pray it out." But sometimes talking about it and dealing with your healing and working on your healing, is nothing wrong with that. In the black community, counseling is like saying you're weak, but it's not. It's really just dealing with your issues head on. And I hate that it's so frowned upon in our Black community, but it's true. Um, Love you too, honey. Y'all have a good night. Look, turn up. I know. Hold on just a minute, y'all. All right, y'all. So y'all, that's all. What else we got going on here, y'all? Like I said, I do want to give you guys an opportunity. If you want to say anything, I definitely want to drop the link. Once again, good night, Trisha. I'm about to, but if not, then I'm gonna get off here and um enjoy the rest of the night. Um, Make sure you guys sign this petition. Let me get it up. To get the 22nd district investigated. Make sure you guys sign that petition. Oh, you ain't go? You said later, y'all. I had to go. Y'all know I got some. I know, princess. It's so good that All right, Z. Have a good night, and thank you for putting what you have done on this side of the road too. Me too. She was already free, but she was been exonerated. Yes, sign this petition and get the DA out of here. Yes, she she needs to go, child. I bet you someone had wrote on my in my comments that she railroaded someone else too. But I'm trying to reach out to the family and see how I can help them. Was you? No, I already knew. Yes, they do. No, the 22nd district do need to be investigated. Sign this petition, y'all. Before we go off the live and sign the petition, share it out, so we can get them looked at, child, for sure. Um, like I said, I hope you guys know that even though we have Black people in position, does not mean that they aren't corrupted or they are unethical. It's people that want positions just for a win. In this situation, we know this DA just wanted a win. She didn't care how she got it. It's not always about the win. It's all about the justice. So make sure when you're in a position, you're doing justice instead of railroading people. Let your voices be heard when y'all go to that ballot box. And make sure y'all sign this petition too. I'm gonna drop it again. Make sure y'all sign that petition. Um, so, guys, that's what we have for tonight. Um, yes, from all of us, from all over the world. It ain't no telling how many people. I know it was people coming in from New Jersey, Florida. All these people know about this situation. Exactly, and that is true. Um, so, I guess that's all what I have for tonight. Um, Thank you guys once again for watching. Thank you guys for standing. Y'all, we standing, baby. We ain't moving. And thank God that um, she's not guilty. She can move on with her life. Even though people still gonna be mad, let them be mad, y'all. Don't argue with nobody. Don't put yourself in Facebook jail. Don't go to jail dealing with ignorant people. Okay. Tomorrow, guys, I may not be live, but I'll be live about Sunday or Monday. I got some things that a lot of you guys sent me that I need to work on. So make sure y'all tune in Monday. We got some more stuff we got to look at. I am gonna look at Vito's live too. I just ain't had a chance yet, but I'm gonna listen to Vito live about another death in Alabama. And guys, I want to talk about as well. Some woman killed their kids with some Clorox. We're gonna talk about that too. Anyway, make sure you guys have a good night. Make sure you guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. Good night. Well, I'll see you guys Monday or Sunday. Sunday or Monday. I don't know which one. Bye.